All right, today we are ranking the internet's most famous trends and challenges, or at least the ones that I can remember anyways. I'm sure there's some proper old school ones that we've missed out, but we're gonna go through them and then we're gonna rank them. We have got the elite tier, the mid tier, and the cringe tier, and then finally, burning my eyes and wishing I had never even heard or seen of this challenge. So let's start off. The Chubby Bunny Challenge. This is a horrendous challenge, right? It is obviously dog shit and everything about it is horrific, but there is something that we have to take into account, that it was the birth of UK YouTube as we know it today. And what I mean by that is that you had the Alfie days, you had everybody, it was just standard to do. If you wanted to make a quick and easy video, the Chubby Bunny Challenge was the go-to. And while it is the brunt of a lot of jokes and memes nowadays, it has a lot of meaning. It is just a cultural classic. So for that reason, it is an elite challenge. The Chubby Bunny Challenge, wow. The Cinnamon Challenge, wow. This was, I feel like this was the first challenge that really made challenges a thing, like viral on the internet. And by that, I mean, I felt like it was the first one that I'd watched that everybody seemed to do. I had a clip of my mum trying to do it when I went back for Christmas. The Cinnamon Challenge itself though, it's a mid challenge, the Cinnamon Challenge. I don't think that, I've never watched one and gone, that was absolutely class. I need to watch that again. Next up, oh my God, the planking challenge. Oh, I don't even know how this challenge was birthed. I don't know whether it was, you know, the fitness thing, how you hold it like this and you plank for as long as you can. Like that itself is like, right, okay. And then people just started doing like the weirdest shit ever. And for some reason, everybody thought it was funny. And now looking back from it, I'm just there like, where was the funny part of this? I'm pretty sure as well, like a bunch of people died doing the planking challenge. There was something like someone did a planking challenge on railroad tracks. That's just called committing suicide. Looking back, there's just nothing funny about this. It is cringe. Like, just watching it makes you think, why? The ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. If I were to slander this, that would be me going at charity. And that's ultimately what the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge was. It was for charity, but in a weird way, it was also the biggest scam of all time, because in what world, pouring ice over someone, donating to charity? What it was doing though, I guess, was raising awareness of ALS. But the problem is, you can raise awareness all you want. We can all know about ALS, but that's not going to stop it or change it unless you start either donating money or donating resources to help come up with some sort of cure or treatment, whatever it might be. So, you know what? Because it went so viral, I'm gonna put it in elite, but only because it's very rare that a challenge is actually for something good and it has a good intention. But realistically, there's better ways to help out in terms of treatments and cures. But we'll put it in elite because it was for a good cause. Oh my God, dabbing. Oh, there's so many clips of me doing this. Why did I think this was cool? Not even cool, just like, why did I think this was okay to do in any public setting? So to begin with, I'm pretty sure dabbing started as an NFL player. He scored a touchdown and he dabbed and it looked cool. And I will agree that it was quite a cool thing to begin with. But then it turned into this cesspit of cancer, just completely ruined what was a pretty cool touchdown celebration. Like nowadays, if I see it now, I want to burn my eyes out with liquid nitrogen. It is horrendous. It is awful. But it's just a shame because to begin with, it was quite cool. It's just gone way too far. The Harlem Shake. I'm sorry, but this is, I'm just gonna say it right now, this is elite. The Harlem Shake, back in the day, was such a classic. You know, if you do it now, people will look at you like, you're having a seizure. But that was sort of the point of it. It was really good, and I'm not gonna lie, it was also, in my opinion, besides maybe Road to Division 1, the reason why JJ blew up. It was because he did this trend with his family, and I remember at the time just thinking, this is nuts. But looking back on it, it stopped when it needed to. It went on for a little while, but it stopped. It wasn't like the dab. The dab still to this day, unfortunately, is a thing. Nobody does the Harlem Shake anymore. What do you think about the Harlem Shake?
The greatest thing ever invented.
The Salt and Ice Challenge. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This is by far the most stupid fucking challenge. This actually causes like burns. And I'm just not sure how this became a challenge. And it was one of them classic ones. So when it did become a challenge, all of a sudden it was on the news and they're like, kids have been giving themselves 3rd-degree burns. And I apologize because I'm watching a video of Deji doing this right now, but I'm sure even him himself would look at this and go, that was fucking stupid. And for that reason, it's going in the mid tier, just because I don't really get it. Like, what was the point? Self-harm. It's stupid. The Mannequin Challenge. This one, I actually think was sick. And the reason why, one, the tune that went along with it was good. Black Beatles in the city. That was a banger. And then the second thing, that there was so much creativity that were put into those videos. And so often you would come across just really creative videos, and it actually had people doing cool stuff. So for me, this is definitely an elite challenge. And again, it didn't drag on, and it didn't become one of those just annoying ones that you just learn to hate. The blue and black dress or the white and gold dress. Now for me, it is just so obviously blue and black. Anybody that sees anything else, go and sort yourself out. This was just mid. It was pretty pointless, but it was important to have a challenge like this because it allowed us to identify the idiot and the people that we should not be following and listening to because they openly expressed their shit vision. So congratulations. Next up, flash mobs. Now I'll be honest, this has been a trend I think even way before the internet was a thing. I've never ever seen a flash mob video that didn't make me want to recoil into myself and watch my dick shrivel up inside myself and scream and pray that I was never even put on this planet in the first place. They are always so cringy and so weird. It's a mixture of cringe and burn my eyes. It's a mixture, so we'll put it in burn my eyes because it is lower, but I have never once watched a flash mob and gone, class. Rick rolling. Wow. The Rick roll has aged like fine wine. A lot of these memes, they die off, but it has just been a running internet joke. It's civil, it's nice, it can be funny because it only pops up maybe once or twice a year. You get Rick rolled and it catches you off guard. And it is something that I enjoy. It's not the porn noises, yeah, where you click it and then it's in the middle of the train and everyone's looking at you. It's just a Rick roll. It's one of those things that if that plays in the train, everyone in the train knows that you've been Rick rolled, but it's not humiliating. It's just like, dickhead. I think Rick roll is absolutely an elite trend, or whatever you want to call it. Big fan of the Rick roll. Fidget spinners. Fidget spinners were cool at their time. Also, if somebody had like a stash of fidget spinners, you know there's something wrong with them. Like, one of them would need to be evaluated. Having one fidget spinner was cool, but if you lost it, but people would like get in cold sweats if they didn't have a fidget spinner on them. Fun while they lasted. I'm glad they don't exist that much more because just seeing them everywhere drove me a little bit nuts, but they entertained me for about an hour and then that was it. I'm gonna put them in mid. The Kylie Jenner challenge. Now this is what I mean. Speed did this challenge. It just haunts me. The face haunts me. And it is just, this is so stupid. Put it in the cringe, but like I said, there should be the stupid category because only stupid people would do this challenge. There's got to be some sort of medical issue. This can't be healthy for a person. Get hyper. A British cultural classic. A moment where the whole of the UK's childhood, I guess, came together and experienced something great. This for me was elite. It was good while it lasted. It didn't drag on. And I don't even know how the hell this became a thing. I know it came from JJ just going crazy on YouTube videos, but this was a bit of YouTube history. And of course we have Theo Baker's Get Hyper video. So this is your Get Hyper video.
Look at the hair, man. It's the build up.
Yeah.
My old bedroom.
Oh my God, Theo, this is cold. Bro, this was recorded on a fucking toaster.
It was 9 years ago.
Hey.
What were you making 9 years ago?
Oh, FIFA videos maybe.
I didn't know how Gato was back then.
Yeah, clearly. Let's move on to the next one because that's actually ruined my day a little bit, that one. It's put me in a bad mood. I have to look at my friends a little bit differently. Fuck knows what sort of unlisted videos Chip's got. The Gangnam Style. I was fed up of this guy's face, yeah. And for some reason, people thought it was normal to do that weird, like, cowboy dance just in the club, like, in anywhere. I probably did it at least once, right? But it would have been under the heavy consumption of alcohol. This was just cringe when people thought it was okay to just go up the street and they're doing the Gangnam Style walking up there. Horrendous. The Tide Pod challenge. People are fucking stupid, man. There's a burn my eyes category, but it just burns your body. Like, what are you? You're just like drinking bleach. Yeah, this is burn my eyes. Like, this is just the worst of the worst. The bottle flip. I like the bottle flip, man. I always think if you're bored, kills a bit of time. People have done some crazy trick shots with bottle flips, but I think I'll put it in mid. I think I like a bottle flip. I can appreciate it's a great way to decide something as well. And that right there are the trends that we're talking about today. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Let me know, do you agree or disagree? See you guys later. Bye-bye.